Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, respected brothers and sisters. Welcome to this new reminder on the go. With today's reminder to do with this terrible event. This event, I was called to extinguish the fire between husband and wife. They are fighting. So the friend of mine who phoned me knew this couple. I never met them, never spoke with them. I said, fine, I will come at so and so time. No problem. They need marriage counseling. They need someone to inject some peace in between their hearts or their relation. I could only arrive at so and so time. Give me the address. He gave me the address. When I came to that location, I was surprised. There's so much of people gathered near that building, but there is a yellow strip, police strip, and there is something covered. Apparently it was a body. What happened? My friend told me that this couple, they are having an argument. He slapped his wife a few days back and the police kicked him out of the house. Now he came to just talk to his wife, and this is the couple I'm supposed to make peace between them, which is I never spoke with, I never met before, and I was shocked to find out that he killed his wife, he killed her sister, he phoned her in-laws or his brother, and the in-laws answered the phone and he told her, come see what I have done. That's according to the lady who said he left less than a year-old daughter. And then when I looked at the distance, I said, how could he die from here? He said he committed suicide. He went to the 18th floor and he jumped after killing his wife, killing her sister, and then committing suicide, killing himself. Terrible, so terrible, to a point where when they release the bodies, we have to do the janazah, the funeral, and to do the salatul janazah on the three of them. The government of Canada sent, and this happened in Toronto, sent 3 cars to carry the bodies, each car, and I was the car number 4 to see every car entering the highway, 2nd, 3rd, I was 4th, and looking at the cars and looking at these boxes in the cars, and I thought, subhanallah, perhaps they needed someone to make peace between them. Perhaps they needed 10 minutes of marriage counseling. Perhaps they needed half an hour, a day, a week, a month, better than ending in a catastrophe and a tragedy and a drama and a trauma. And I realized that, subhanallah, after burying them, it's millions times better to be single than being with the wrong person. It's million times better to leave, to end the relation if you can't mend the relation. It's million times better to have a divorce than having a grave or having a jail term. It's million times better to separate peacefully. إمساك بمعروف أو تسريح بإحسان. That means you retain her reasonably, or you release her with kindness. So my dear brothers and sisters, that's why there is mercy in divorce rather than a crime. There is mercy in separation. There is huge mercy in what's so-called the successful divorce. And you have to realize, as those who are listening to me and they have wisdom, that when you are helping a couple mending the relation, when you are helping a couple having peace and kicking the shaitan out of their relation, rest assured you are rewarded greatly by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Your reward is so huge when you help a couple extinguish that fire and help them in their social life, help them to realize that the wife is not an enemy, the husband is not an enemy, the shaitan is the enemy that keeps fuming the fire. So from this terrible, painful story, realize that if you happen to be among those who's arguing or shouting at his wife or her husband or whatever, make sure when you want to sit down, most likely if you feel that you can't make it by talking to each other, bring a counselor, bring someone, ask for a help. Realize that by asking for help, asking for a wise person to be among you, it makes a huge difference. جزاكم الله خير. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله.